Hello, everyone. My name is Al Brown Spencer. For those who didn't watch my videos before or who don't know what is the situation, I have been used, abused, and tortured by the authorities of the country where I was born, uh, whose some members of their governments are part or members in a worldwide organization, and basically they are ruling the world, and they are very strong, very powerful, that there is no place in the world that I would go to that they cannot reach me with their authorities. And I have lived so far 3 countries: the country where I was born, and I moved to the UK to start a new life. And after starting a new life there and starting a family and all of this, they destroyed my life completely and deprived me from my daughters and imprisoned me, and they put me in a mental health hospital, and they did to me unbelievable stuff. I mean, like, the list goes on and on and on regarding what they have done to me. Anyway, I left the UK after all what was done to me there and being unable to get justice for what was done to me. And I moved to Germany to start a new life, believing that they would leave me alone. But they haven't. And even in Germany, they used, abused, and tortured me, but in a different way than in the UK, although the chemical dosing or the drug dosing continued with non-stop, even till the moment I am recording this video. And 2 years in Germany that they have wasted of my life. I went to Germany and I traveled to Germany with pure intention to settle down and start farming business and start a family and start making a name for myself, wealth, and not just money, but also family and so on, big family. And they wasted those 2 years of my life, and I have seen so much bad stuff there. And just to highlight one thing, to everyone who's watching this, in the UK they made me homeless for 3 years, and I was sleeping and I was living in a small Volkswagen VW Polo, 3 doors, which is tiny, like a tin of sardine. And in Germany they made me homeless. However, I have my van that I converted and put a bed because I knew that was coming. Anyway, I have seen it coming. And they made me homeless, and I have been sleeping in this van for over 5 months. And I have left Germany after all what was done to me and being unable to achieve anything after 2 years. And I am on my way to Ireland to settle down and start a new life and to fight for my freedom and trying to expose them, because I found it difficult in Germany to express myself in German, and because my German is not that strong. And not only this, it's difficult to communicate with the German people properly if you don't speak very well German. And not only this, the authorities of the country where I was born, they have strong influence in Germany. They literally rule Germany. Germany for them is, please forgive me if and allow me to use this expression, Germany is their avatar. They in Europe, they are using it, as the front and so on. And I'm going to give all the details about my abusers, their authorities, how they do it, and so on. And anyone who would watch this and listening to this and thinks that this is exaggeration or I'm wrong or deluded or whatever, when I give all the details and the information, everything will fall into its part or into its place, and it will make sense to almost everyone. So anyway, I am here in France, in Le Portel, and I'm still here. And despite the fact that I love the French language so much, I mean, for me, the French language is #1 language in the world, the most beautiful language in the world. And I love Polony-sur-Mer and Le Portel, and the French people are very friendly and very nice, very welcoming. However, it is very expensive in terms of buying a land here in France, agricultural land. And not only this, it is #1 country in the world with the Arabs and Muslims presence. So the number of Arabs and Muslims here in France is unbelievable. They are everywhere. It's the biggest population of Arabs and Muslims in any country in the world is here in France. So for me, it's a no, no, no. I can never settle in France, although I am gutted and I am so sad because France is a very, very beautiful country, and I love the French language. And for me, places like Boulogne-sur-Mer or Le Portel or Wamereux, all of these places around here, all around or all along the coast here, are very, very nice areas and very nice towns and cities. And the French population, or I mean the French people and the French culture, is very welcoming, and they are very nice. And for me, integrating wouldn't be so difficult. I mean, it would be so easy for me, and my French language would be perfect as it used to be in the past when I was young. In no time, I mean, couple of months or 3 months, and I would be speaking as I used to, without thinking about the words and so on. And even speaking to the people now here in France, my mind recalls verbs, expressions, terms, words, and everything. And I ask people. So I don't know what to say. I am gutted, and the experience that just for the fact that I cannot settle in a country like France because of these reasons, it's full of Arabs and Muslims and so on, is unbelievable. I mean, this is on its own a kind of torture. So the country where I was born, it's not just the fact that they destroyed my life everywhere and wasted my time and wasted my life so far, but they don't want to leave me alone. Even till today, I am being dosed. As I explained in one other video, that they have been dosing me constantly with drugs that affects me in many ways. I mean, my metabolism, for example, if I eat or drink, straight away under my armpits swells and my face swells and all swells, and I look like, and I cannot digest, and my tummy is bloated all the time, and I put on weight and all of this. Other ways they dose me for my manhood or to harm my manhood, and they have been constantly dosing me drugs that has been affecting my manhood in different ways. So they have been to confuse people, they have been targeting functions in my manhood. So at some point or sometimes it is the erection, at sometimes it's the ejaculation, at sometimes it's this, it's that. However, they have been constantly focusing on one thing: stopping my testicles from producing proper sperms. So if I masturbate, or any time when I used to masturbate and so on, it's just, a drop or two of semen, and even sometimes nothing. And now, after I left Germany and so on, and I came to France, and after I posted videos and so on, now suddenly my ejaculation is getting much better. And I mean, when I masturbate, I ejaculate, not as I used to, but it's getting much better. However, the quality of the sperms is completely unbelievably bad. So it's basically there hardly no sperms. So in other words, they are trying in every way and shape and form to prevent me of being able to produce sperms or being capable of making babies or being normal. And whatever the reason or the claim they have behind this, and why they are giving me drugs that is stopping me or affecting my testicles and stopping me from producing sperms, this is bullshit. What they say, what they are claiming, and so on, and they have no right to do so. And I mean, for me, it's a matter of, it's not that they are testing me, for example, if it's all about that that's just the joy of ejaculation, or feeling, or the feeling of come and all of this, that I'm coming and strong and blah, 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 and all of this, and I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. I mean, for me, I will never stop exposing these bastards. And when I get to Ireland, and when I go to Ireland, I will, on a wide scale, I will be giving leaflets and information and holding conferences and meetings and asking people for help and giving them as many information as possible, especially about countries like the UK, like Germany, and so on, and how they literally have powers in these countries and what they have done to me in these countries and what they do. And for me, I would love to be a normal person regardless of what these cunts have in their agenda or scenarios. Anyone out there from the country where I was born or any country in the world who has me in their agenda and they have anything to do with me, these motherfucker cunts must go to prison and they must not have anything to do with me. Who has the right? Who gave them the right to drug me or put any drugs in my food and drink and cause me all of this? And of course, they do this and they never admit what they are doing. And it's all about, pretending or claiming otherwise. So they would say, oh, this guy has a problem. He has a physiological problem, or he's ill, or this and that. And the list is unbelievably long that they can, in terms of the reasons they can put, or, the causes or whatever. So for me, as I said before, the most important thing to find people to support me, and I'm talking about genuine people, not manipulated people in any way, form, or shape, and people who have got nothing to do with authorities or organizations and so on. And also, to get free from what they have done to me and what they are doing to me in terms of, having me in their agendas, surveillance, cameras, listening devices, and, poisoning and dosing. And it's unbelievable. They are controlling my life with drugs. And they're trying to make it look like to other people in the authorities, whether here in France or whatever, that it's important for me just the ejaculation or feeling the joy of sex or whatever. And this is not true, because I'd love to be a normal person, just as normal as I used to be. No one puts drugs in my food or drinks. No one controls any function in my body in any way, form, or shape. No one puts any kind of chemicals in my body or in my food or drink or in any way, form, or shape in my body. Whatever way, whatever method they use to get these chemicals to my body, whether food or drinks or toiletries or whatever, they must stop, and I must be living my life normally. And I'm going to give more details in Ireland about all of this, because English, I have to admit, English has been my first language for a long time. Yes, I spoke French when I was younger, much, much better than English, only later in my teenage and when I joined, in the university for work and blah, 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 I focused on English. But French was literally, dropping the language of the country where I was born, French was my first language. And basically, now English is my first language, or has been my first language for a while. And I'm trying my best now to make it clear to people in English and explain everything. So in other words, I will do my best when I go to Ireland to explain to them what's the situation, how I'm getting abused and used and tortured and all of this, and on wider scale. As for those cunts and motherfucking bastards from the country where I was born or any other place in the world, any of the countries, whether in the UK or Germany or whatever, and anyone whom helps them, or their associate, their helper or whatever, these motherfucking cunts, they must go to prison, not just for what they have done to me, but for other people. And not only this, after all what they did to me, they are refusing to give me my freedom, or give me my compensations for anything they have done to me, or giving me any money I own that I don't know about, in any way, form, or shape, including, compensations and so on. And they are refusing to leave me alone. They are refusing to let me get on with my life. They are refusing to drop me from their agendas. And it's unbelievable. And these bastards must be exposed, and all the world must know what they have done so far. And I'm going to give all the information. And I promise you, I have so much information that you would never believe it. So people must be, or have to be, open-minded and listen to the end. See until the picture is complete, and all the pieces of the puzzle is put in place, so they can see the picture completely. And and I will do my best, and I will try my best, and I will need everyone's help. And I'm not gonna be any angry any longer, because it's not gonna do me any better. But I am angry. I am upset from inside. I'm so angry. I'm so upset. My life is passing me by, and these bastards are wasting my life over and over again, moving from a country to another. And not only this, they are refusing to leave me alone or let me start my life, and or giving me my compensations or any money I own or any money they owe me. And not only this, they are refusing to admit what they have done to me, or at least stop what they have done, what they are doing to me. But then again, if they stop the dosing completely, people will see I will lose weight straight away, like in no time, in like no one's business, in weeks or a month. It's gonna be another transformation, because what is stopping me, what is keeping me unfed, are the drugs they are giving me, that they are putting in my food and drinks. And not only this, how I would look will be different, because the drugs they are giving me affecting me in every way, shape, and form. Even the way I look, not just my fitness, even the way I look, and so on. And there will be a transformation once they stop the dosing or the drugs they give me completely. I promise you, there will be a transformation in no time. And that's why they are afraid, or they are not stopping these drugs, because they know people will find out straight away the difference in how I look and my fitness and so on. So I don't know what else to say apart from the fact I need your help. I don't want people who jump to conclusion, people who judge, people who have any relationship with authorities, organizations, and so on. I'm just looking for genuine people, genuine good people who are capable of changing things, who are capable of gathering and, together and, put hands together to help me to expose my abusers first thing, because they must go to prison. They cannot get away with what they have done to me for years and decades. They must go to prison, and I need your help to expose them and put them in prison. As long as they have authorities or anyone underneath them or after them that favor them, they will carry on keeping me in this, vitrine, or in this glass box that no one, can touch me or reach me apart from them, while they are abusing me and torturing me, and no one can help me and no one can reach me, and so on. And that's why I need your help to expose all of these motherfuckers, and everyone that helps them, or everyone that gives them any favor, favoring them, or, helping them, or supporting them, and so on. And I don't know what else to say. I'm so angry and so upset. I mean, even till the moment I am being dosed, my eyesight, my fitness, my manhood, it's unbelievable. And it's always, they have been dosing me always, every day, constantly. And that shows that they are not up to anything, good. And of course they are not. And they are not gonna stop. And they have a plan, and they have a scenario, and they're trying to be consistent in order to make it like a reality. I don't know what else to say, but I need your help, and I need your support. And hopefully when I come to Ireland, I will find this, and I'll find people that will support me and help me and expose my abusers, every one of them. And I promise you, the story is so long, and every single word and every name I'm gonna put in my leaflets, and events and place and everything that happens, it's all real. It's not a story that taken from a movie or whatever. It's all real. That 99% of this I have lived myself and I have experienced. So thank you very much for watching. Please support. And when I come to Ireland, please support and help. And please, only genuine people can be involved in my life and can support me. Because if you work for any organization or government or public organization or whatever, or you are manipulated in any way or form or shape, even if you think that you're doing something good, you will be used against me somehow down the line. And I promise you, even if you have good intention but you're manipulated by someone else, trust me, you will be harming me down the line. Only genuine people who have got nothing to do with any authorities or organizations, and they are not manipulated in any way, form, or shape, are welcome to help me and to support me. Other people, the reason I'm saying so, because look, even till today I'm being dosed and poisoned, and I'm not free, and I'm still living like a tramp in a van with no support, nothing, for 5 months. So if anyone in authorities or other authorities saying, oh, we're trying to help, no, you're not helping. You're just putting things, making it look like you're helping, but you're not. Because look, I'm still being dosed, I'm not free, I'm still sleeping in a van, I have no place to call home, and I'm still going to Ireland, which I am going to do, to start a new life. And my dream and my goal and my dream and what I want in life is still the same. And I will never change under any circumstances, no matter what. It is, one, to establish my life and my farming organization and my farming life. So buying the land and the house and starting my farming business. Two, starting the family. And I'm talking about, I want a big family. And when I say I want a big family, I'm talking about my own family. I'm not taking on anyone's kids. So I'm looking, I know some people might find this, he's not open-minded about this, but this is what I want. This is my life, and it's up to me what I want in my life. I will never accept to date a single mom or someone who has kids and so on. For me, that is not acceptable. Whether, a single mom or she has kids from other place or adopted or whatever, not for me. This is not for me at all. I am not looking for adoption, and I'm not looking for this. I am a healthy man, and once the dosing and the drugs stops, I will be back to normality. And I will be capable of, fathering kids and so on, no problem at all. So, in other words, this is my life, this is what I want, this is my dreams. My dreams are simple. My farming business, a big family, and enjoying my hobbies along the way. Please, if you can help. If you cannot help, or if you're manipulated, or you belong to any organization or public organization or government and so on, please stay away from me. You will be used against me rather than helping me. Anyway, thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a good day, and please wish me good luck. Thank you.